Welcome everybody to season 5, episode 4 of the Fantasy Guyz. We have another great show lined up for you today. Looking forward to the topics, looking forward to the conversations, looking forward to the questions, and especially looking forward to the fun. Shout out to the people who are in the building today. We got little big bro Yusuf T on the ones and twos, as always, in the back. Then you already know the champ is here. The champ is here. Vincent Henley, Officer Vincent, Firefighter Vincent. I just learned he's a firefighter too. Shout out to my boy V. Listen, let me quickly just say this. You know, we have 2 leagues under the Fantasy Guyz. We got the East and the West. So last year, Vincent won the West. He played against Tony, who won the East. So when you play in the Fantasy Guyz League, we actually have an extra week. That final week of the season, the winner of the East plays against the winner of the West for daily fantasy. You know, you just pick a lineup. Vincent beat Fahmy in that week. So that made Vincent the king of Fantasy Guyz, fantasy football. So shout out to V. He's in the building.
Shout out V.
Hey, I've been trying to get this guy to be in this fantasy show for like a few years now. So I'm glad I got him, man. What up, V? You all right, man?
Thank you, yeah.
Ready for a great show, V?
Ready.
Rocking the Lions gear. You got Big Bro Moti, of course, on the ones and twos, rocking the Michigan gear. You got myself, Omar T, not rocking State Girl. You already know why. And then you got AB Abraham to the left, rocking Miami gear. We're going to go ahead again and have a great show, have a fun show, and then make sure you guys are tuning in and asking your questions. Shout out to the sponsors, Juice Box, Holy Bully, Wing Fellas, Bates and Mocha, Chill Box, Medica Kebab, Hanley International Academy, the Family Doc, and GE Preparatory Academy. You know, shout out to those guys. There's no them without us. There's no us without them. Shout out to also how you can follow us, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under Oz Media. You can find all those platforms on our website at ozmedia313.com. Yusuf, let's start off with GE Preparatory Academy. Let's go ahead and give them a shout out, and then we're going to officially get the show on the road. Shout out to GE. GE Preparatory Academy. You have a kid that wants to work but can't because they have to go to in-person classes? Sign them up for GE Prep. You have a kid who plays travel sports and doesn't have time to attend in-person learning? Sign them up for GE Prep. GE promotes mastery of the 21st century skills, literacy, integration of technology, problem solving, and inquiry thinking. The GE mission focuses on what it considers to be essential character traits for the development of the whole child: respectful, responsible, tolerant, collaborative, creative, curious, empathetic, and ethical. It is the goal of GE to graduate students with the skills and character traits needed to be successful in college, work, and life. Online learning is the new way of learning. You can sign your kid up for GE Prep by going to their website at ge-edu.com.
All right, there we go. Welcome back. Guys, it's already been 4 episodes. We're in number 4 here. I actually want to start off, we're going to start off the show a different way, but I decided I'm going to talk a little bit about the gear we got on. I want to talk to Moti.
Talk to me.
I mean, Moti came out, and I mean, he's got the full from head to toe. 18, 17 on the bucket hat.
Yeah, originals.
I can see that. You got the Nike, the T-shirt there, like the Under Armour, but then you got the shorts to go with it. Tell me about that Michigan gear. You guys beat Nebraska yesterday.
First of all, great game. The score does not tell us the full story, by the way. I think Michigan could have easily won by a couple touchdowns. You know, that Hail Mary and
right before the half.
Yeah, and then that dumb penalty when we stopped him on 4th down. The guy who was taunting or whatever the Nebraska sideline. So it was a couple instances we could have put that game away. But I'm very proud of Michigan, man. I had this outfit ready on my bed like the first day of school.
Oh man. Right? So I mean, do you feel like that game settled the '97 split national championship?
Listen, man, that's all. That was back in the days where there wasn't the whole BCS thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it was coaches poll and AP poll.
Yeah. I mean, Nebraska is gonna make their claim. We're gonna make our claim. But I still think Michigan was the '97 champions.
I mean, okay.
The lone champions.
Well, I mean, they split it. You know, they celebrated yesterday the '95 national championship when Nebraska. That was if you know your history of college football, that '95 Nebraska team was nice. Was nice.
Let me ask you a good question, AB.
Go ahead, talk to me.
You ever play poker?
I have played poker.
So when you're in a pot with your buddy.
Yeah.
Before the river card.
Uh-huh.
Do you split the pot before you see the river?
No, I like to see the river.
Oh, even though that's your friend,
It don't matter.
doesn't matter.
It's competitive. It's just
I'm that way too.
Let me ask you.
I don't split pots.
Let me ask you a question, Moti. Hey, Vincent, to answer me this question, right? If winning and losing really doesn't matter, then why are we keeping score? That's all I'm saying, right? When you were sitting there, we telling the kids, yeah, don't worry about it. And we're talking about even in this, these leagues that we play basketball and stuff, like, oh, yeah, regular season don't matter and X, Y, and Z. And tell the kids, yeah, listen, winning, then why are we keeping score?
AB, I never, ever been a fan of a participation trophy. My kids brought a couple of those home, right?
I know. I heard. What'd you do, Coach? What'd you do, Coach?
They're somewhere in the wasteful land, straight to the garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, if you ain't first, you last, man. Like I don't play that.
I see Vincent here. He's straight up. He's a day early. He's got the Lions on. I mean, obviously, we're a fantasy football NFL show, not just like me and Moti. I mean, I'm going to represent my U. We're going to number 4 in the country, probably be lower than that.
They look good, man.
The defense finally looked good. Like, if we had this defense with Cam Ward last year, it was scary.
See, what I like about Miami, though, what they did is, of course, they lost Cam Ward, right?
Yes.
So in order to keep that program rolling, they went to go sign a veteran quarterback, which is a smart move, even though some people didn't like the Carson Beck move.
I didn't.
Right? You too?
Like, I'm wearing the number 11, right? So this jersey right here, I'll give you a little
Dorsey, right?
This jersey is Ken Dorsey. This jersey, Ken Dorsey, 38-2 as a starter, national champion 2001, should have been 2002. We won't talk about it because we don't have enough time on this show. But Carson Beck wore 15 in Georgia. And I love the fact that he said, all right, you know what? I'm going to wear 11. I'm going to wear 11 like Ken Dorsey did. Because he feels like he's going to take this team and do some special things. Yesterday, he was off.
Listen, guys, I just want to let y'all know it is September and a lot of hopes are still alive, man. So I just want to let us know that.
Hey, you guys lost your defensive leader to targeting last night, and then prayers out to what's his name, Johnson?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched a little bit of that game before.
I had to stay up.
It got a little out of control, but like State. Don't sleep on them boys.
No, we can sleep on them.
No,
because their defense sucks. That's the only problem.
You lost a guy to targeting, you had another guy out.
For people that don't know, he would have not made that. I mean, he would have made a difference, but we would have not made a difference in the game in terms of the outcome. But with that said, our defense is not good at all.
Did you know that USC? I know it's only been week 4 in college, but USC is the number 1 offense in the country.
Our defense is not good.
I'm just letting you know it's the number 1 offense.
Hey, I heard they only schedule the night games to help people fall asleep.
Who's that?
In the East Coast?
Whatever.
Because,
who are we talking about? Michigan State or USC?
I mean, Michigan never plays 11 o'clock game, ever.
Yeah, because Michigan don't go out to the West Coast.
Let's keep it rolling, though. Let's talk some fantasy. Let's
I know
talk
what
sports.
you're trying to get to, and I want to let it go.
Yeah. Let's go to Vincent right quick and check in with him. First of all, Vincent, how you been? Let's check in with you. What's going on? How's your fantasy teams doing? This guy won 4 out of his 7 leagues last year. So,
man,
we got people here to answer your questions. We got people here to help you get through your week. You know what I'm saying? So, V, how you been? How's your fantasy teams looking this year, man?
So I'm in 6 now this year.
Whoa.
Yeah, just
just 6.
Have you been in like multiple, or do you normally roll like 1 to 3?
No, around 5, 6.
Okay, so this is about average.
I've been doing fantasy probably since like 2013.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a little
bit.
I've been here a while.
I like that. Okay.
So I got a couple leagues. I'm a commissioner in one of those. You see that championship over there? That's me again.
It's right here. You know what I'm saying? Championships everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes.
4th in inches. I like that.
Yeah. So that's one of the leagues. I'm the commissioner. I'm 2-0 in that league. 14-team league, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
So, but still 2-0 competitive league. Defensive players in that league as well. I got a work league with the police officers and fire guys. I'm 2-0 in there as well, and that's just a 12-team league. But
what's record in the West? Is it 1-1 or 2-0?
1-1.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to be funny.
First week was a little bit of a bad.
You played Uncle Eddie. That's funny. All I remember is
But,
Uncle Eddie, stay out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, I lost a couple games last year and still came home with the championship.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we ain't going undefeated.
Nobody going undefeated. We ain't having no perfect season in here.
My dad worked with you, said Michigan baseball. So shout out to you, whoever you're speaking to. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe it's Vincent, maybe it's Moti, maybe it's AB.
I'm thinking Michigan.
My dad works with me.
He said his name is Michigan baseball, and he says my dad worked with you. I don't know.
Oh, okay, he's probably talking about
Omar,
Vince.
he's talking about me. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Shout out to you. So with that said, my first question is going to go to you, Vincent. And that is, it's been a carousel of new quarterbacks on different teams. You know, you got guys like Geno Smith playing for the Raiders. You got Aaron Rodgers playing for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers playing for the Packers, playing for the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers, that is. Okay? And then you got Sam Darnold playing for Seattle. You got Daniel Jones playing for Indy. And you got Justin Fields playing for the Jets. I think those are the most notable ones. Out of those 5, who do you think is going to have the best season? I mean, I know some of them already have a good start over the others, but by the time week 18 comes around, who do you think had the best season out of those 5?
So, when it comes to fantasy football, that's what this show's all about, right? So, fantasy football wise, I want to say.
You can do fantasy and reality, by the way.
Okay, so I do it reality first.
Okay.
So reality, I think that team wise, record wise, is probably going to be the Steelers.
Okay.
They're going to be the same old team, 9-8, 10-7, losing the first round. Aaron Rodgers is going to have the same years last year, 100 yards passing, a couple touchdowns, whatever. They don't got enough weapons. I don't believe in the defense. We'll carry them a little bit. Fantasy-wise, I think that this year, Jones, he might be the next Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He might be. I kind of think in a way that he might go back to being Daniel Jones, but this is a completely different team. Better line, better weapons. He runs the ball. So, and he's showing it for the first 2 games. So if I had to pick one for fantasy football only, it would be
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
We're bringing it up. We're mentioning Daniel Jones again in 2025. Moti, who you got?
I mean, Daniel Jones is like a good pick, but it just shows you how much pressure players are in a big city market, right?
Like New York Giants.
Like New York Giants. So, you know what I'm saying? That plays a role. So he goes to Indiana, to a small city, all right, focus on football only, right? And he's shining, right? But my pick is Geno Smith. You know, I know he had a bad game last week, but Geno Smith has those games in his career where, you know, he puts up a bunch of yards and then he'll have a bad game. But as far as even fantasy-wise, you know, I still think, because I think he last year was like top 10, finished top 10, something like that?
I can't confirm
top 10,
that.
12.
Yeah.
Right? And I think he's going to do that for the Raiders, especially them, you know, being behind games. You know, as far as like fantasy-wise, points-wise, I like Geno Smith this year.
I'm going to go with Vincent, man. I'm going to double down on what he said, reality and fantasy. I do think the Packers are going to figure it out like they always do. I mean, heck, them winning the first game of the season is actually a big boost for them because they usually start slow. Aaron Rodgers in general and the Pittsburgh Steelers in general.
You meant the Steelers, not the Packers.
I keep saying Packers.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I got.
I apologize.
I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
The Packers. Pause.
Yeah. So with that said, Steelers. Steelers, I think Aaron Rodgers, and I agree. I think Daniel Jones's floor is safe in Indianapolis Colts because of the weapons he has around him. He's never had this amount of weapons. Daniel Jones has always had one maybe receiver, but too much inconsistency going around him. Indianapolis is very well balanced. I think this might be his best offensive coordinator he's ever had with Shane Steichen. And so you got Jonathan Taylor, you got Josh Downs, Pittman, Alec Pierce, and then don't forget Tyler Warren now is balling. So, you know, to me, consistency, you know, he's playing as a number 2 fantasy quarterback right now. That's not going to happen, I think, all year. But I can see him finishing top 12. You know, you might be starting Daniel Jones for the rest of the year if you got him. Right? And so I think he might be consistent because he runs too. That's why it helps him. And so, yeah, those are my answers. I got Daniel Jones for fantasy, and then reality, I got Aaron Rodgers. AB, what you got for us, man?
I mean, I like where you guys went. I'm going to agree with both of you guys. I think Geno Smith being back with
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll, thank you, because I was just about to draw a blank. But being back with Pete Carroll, and I think that the Raiders got some offensive weapons. Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers, Genty, if they can get him going. I like what Geno can do in fantasy as well as reality. Daniel Jones, too. Now, we're going to talk a little bit Daniel Jones. He's a vet now, right? He's like that Joe Flacco. He's like that Matty Ice. He's like those guys, leaving a situation, and now he's came to Indianapolis feeling like he's got to mentor them young guys. But he's going to do, and this is why I like him fantasy, he's going to do what he did to Saquon. Okay, to Jonathan Taylor. He's gonna steal touchdowns. You guys ever realize that Saquon, when he played with Daniel Jones, lost goal line touches because Daniel Jones always ran it in? I don't know if you guys were Saquon owners over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's doing the same thing. First and goal at the one, or I mean, he's quarterback sneaking.
Yeah.
So fantasy, great. Right now, I mean, I can't believe it, but Danny Dimes is dropping dimes out there. Pittman's going to be looking good. I just want to see this connection with Joshua Downs. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know. It's only been 2 weeks. We saw him up and down, one from week 1 to week 2. I don't know. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers still has it. I just don't know. I think he's too big of a diva.
Yeah, I agree. We already got some fantasy questions. So
got some questions.
Go ahead.
I do just want to mention that Justin Fields,
Yeah.
he's hurt right now, so we don't know. But that rushing upside is insane.
That's what I was gonna say.
Of
Fantasy, if you were to take those group, Vincent, the group of quarterbacks that Omar named, if you were to look at their ADP or preseason hype going into this season, fantasy-wise, Justin Fields, obviously because of his Russian upside, yes, and his connection with Garrett Wilson.
And he's probably the best weapon out of all those groups is probably Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
So
as far as receivers, yeah, even Breece Hall.
Yeah, so
think about how sweet he is.
But he's hurt, so right now,
I mean,
we don't know up in there if he comes back how he's going to be. But that rushing upside and then having the best offensive weapon out of those 4 teams, I would like to mention him in there though.
I like that. And Zach the Rat, shout out to our boy Zach that we graduated with. We had a huge argument before the season started. He's a big Justin Fields fan, so he would appreciate you mentioning Justin Fields as well. He would have been mad at us if we didn't mention it. So listen, quickly, I just want to say this. We're here to answer your questions, and I got the questions right here. I got TikTok and YouTube right in front of me. So thank you. We are going to answer your questions. That goes for anybody. Any fantasy questions. We actually prefer to answer your questions over the topics that we have prepared to discuss because we're here for you. Secondly, Wing Fella's question of the day. Yusuf, can you give him the sound? When you hear this sound, okay?
Oh.
Yes. That's the sound right there. When you hear that sound, that means Yusuf is going to have a question ready for you. If you answer it correctly, you have to be first to answer it. 25 free wings will be sent to you. We'll send you a code. You have to message us. So with that said, first one up today, Tucker Kraft or Trey McBride? It's crazy, but this is a question. Kraft, Green Bay playing against Cleveland. McBride, Arizona playing against San Fran. Who do you got, Vincent?
I would say McBride. Tucker Kraft's coming off an injury. He is playing today. I just seen that he is playing, but coming off an injury, McBride, he's the number 1 option over there. Although Kraft could be potentially a go-to guy, but as of right now, I would say today it would be McBride.
No T.
I'm gonna go with McBride. Like Vincent said, Kraft coming off an injury, and also Green Bay is playing Cleveland. Man, I always respect Cleveland's defense.
A.B. Abraham.
I'm gonna go with Moti there. I mean, Kraft. He didn't get injured during the game or anything. He was hurt in practice. He was questionable all week. But don't be sleeping on that Cleveland Browns defense, man. Cleveland Browns defense, the linebackers are really, really strong against tight ends. But yeah, I'm going
Trey McBride.
100%.
Listen, Trey McBride, I don't want to tell you that you can never bench Trey McBride, but I don't think you could ever bench Trey McBride. And I think that as the season goes on, you should look into trading one of them, depending on how much value you can get for each one, test the market out. But I don't think you can ever bench Trey McBride. He's getting a lot of targets still. I mean, and the touchdowns are still a funny thing because I don't know what it is, him against touchdowns. He's allergic to it. But Trey McBride still getting you that safe 12, 15, 16 points. You got to start him. I don't think you could ever bench him. I know Tucker Kraft scored better than him last week. Plus, Tucker Kraft is injured, and like Moti said, they're playing against Cleveland. I'm starting Trey McBride every week.
To piggyback of what you just said, if you're looking to trade Trey McBride, for example, right now is the time because there's still draft capital that you can use. Like, hey man, I drafted this guy within the first,
third round, yeah.
because of how high those tight ends went. If you're sold on Jordan
Kraft.
Love and Tucker Kraft, chemistry. Go out there and get yourself a good
wide receiver one, RB1.
Yes.
For Trey McBride, you can get yourself a wide receiver one, RB1. Like we're talking about guys like Drake London. You can still get that for sure. You can get maybe a JSN. You can get a Kenneth Walker easily.
Just don't offer Jalen Warren for Drake London, Yusuf.
All right, we got a next one. AB, we'll let you start this one. Quentin Johnson, believe it or not, or Mike Evans?
Oh wow. I'm personally starting Mike Evans. He's still the number one. He led the team in targets. I'm not sitting Mike Evans. I'm just not personally. Quentin Johnson has showed nice 2 weeks. Herbert's looked at him, targeted him. He's gotten into the end zone, and that's great. But again, how long is that really going to last when you still have Ladd and you have Keenan Allen? And as far as, like I said, I think Mbuka right now he's a little banged, but he's still banged up, right? He's still banged up. So I think this is a Mike Evans week. Mike Evans.
Yeah, I like that too. I'm going Mike Evans. Ibuka is banged up. I think that he's going to have his first touchdown this week. Mike Evans, that is, going up against the Jets, which, I don't know what that defense is. I don't know if it's good or bad, to be honest with you. They're very inconsistent. So I'm starting Mike Evans. I know Quentin Johnson's been going off, but this is another one of those situations where even if Quentin Johnson outscores Mike Evans, you can't be mad. Like, am I wrong? Like, as a fantasy owner, do you get mad at those situations where, like, there's a guy that you just picked up off waivers, whereas there's a guy that you drafted in the 4th round that you know that you still have to start, who's still getting targets?
That's what I was just to say. Are you more mad if Quentin Johnson outscores Mike Evans on your bench, or if Mike Evans outscores Quentin Johnson on your bench?
Yes, I agree.
You got to think what'll make you a little more upset. What would make you more upset?
It's still week 3, by the way. It's still week 3.
Yeah, I would say Mike Evans too as well. The only thing is though, is Sauce going to be on him, and then like Denver's defense against LA. Patrick Surtain's going to be on Ladd McConkey most of the time, so you got those deep shots of Quentin Johnson. So I think I want to say, just because of the targets that Mike is going to get, I would say him over him, but don't sleep on Quentin either.
I mean, would Surtain guard Ladd in the slot?
I think Surtain's going to just be on one side. So whichever side that person is.
I don't think they're number one for him.
Yeah, because like I don't think Ladd is considered like that guy. He's great.
He's probably the best on their team.
Yeah,
right
he is. But I don't think like he's to the point where like I need to follow him around.
Yeah.
Like they got Keenan Allen balling, Quentin Johnson is balling.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
There's just too many weapons over there in LA. But that I don't know if Evans can go deep anymore. I don't know.
Pause.
I don't know.
That boy Vince clown. He woke us up.
I'm pretty sure he can still go deep. Vince.
No.
Hey, yo.
Hey. What who you got?
I mean, guys, I don't think this is a wow question. You know what I'm saying? I know AB said wow. I get it. It's the name Mike Evans. And I think we get too caught up with names these days, right? And not production. So what? And then also the NFL has lockdown corners, Amanda. We have to be aware of these lockdown corners. I'm not starting Devontae Adams today because a lockdown corner is going to be on him. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Mike Evans last week, the Houston's corner, he's a lockdown corner. He's going up this week. You said Sauce. Sauce going to be on him.
Okay, Sauce. Somebody refresh my memory. Who's Sauce?
Stop playing.
I'm not playing, though, but I'm being real.
Is AB pulling the Moti on Moti?
He dating Ice Spice.
I mean, but who's Sauce? Like, explain to me.
He's dating Ice Spice.
Barbecue, barbecue.
I don't know.
Barbecue sauce, sweet and sour. Like, I ain't heard nothing about Sauce since year 1.
I mean, that's actually a good thing.
No.
Because
I haven't heard about him.
You would hear about somebody getting burnt.
Well, I
haven't heard about a lockdown. I haven't heard about him, his own island, like Revis Island.
I've seen some statistics, whatever you say, whatever.
Statistics,
yeah. So I've seen that he's the number 2 corner right now. in the league.
in 2 weeks.
Right now, for 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay,
number one guy's the guy in Green Bay. Who no one knows.
See what I'm saying?
K-Sean Nixon?
Yeah, there you go.
So, I mean, so he's number 2. He's over Jalen Ramsey, and he's over
Jalen Ramsey to me.
Surtain, and Derek Stingley Jr.,
big time.
who was guarding Mike Evans last week in Houston. Like all them names. Like statistically, I get it, right? I get it. But Sauce was supposed to be, from what I remember, the next big thing. And I didn't.
He's still on pace.
I didn't even know he was on the team.
Stop playing.
I thought.
Anyway, I don't mind the guy going Quentin Johnson. He wants production. He wants to win in fantasy. So I think Quentin Johnson has a better matchup than Mike Evans today.
Okay, my mom loves me more than yours is his username. 2025 national champs OSU. He just wanted to send a jab maybe at you.
2,122
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Nobody's talking about it.
No, I got you.
And nobody's talking about that win.
You ready?
Go ahead.
As of today's September 21st, right?
Get it.
Sunday, September 21st. For that person, it's been 2,122 days since OSU has beat
Michigan.
That team up north.
All right, Zechariah Thabit, little bro, said who's better at flag football, Yusuf or Zach? And after yesterday, you got to give Zach the crown. You know what I'm saying? Zach was balling.
Oh,
Zach
wow.
was balling. Yeah, he was.
Yusuf, chime in.
Yeah, he had no comment. We'll keep it rolling. All right.
No comment.
DJ Moore or Debo Samuel? Debo Samuel has Marcus Mariota as quarterback. DJ Moore is playing against Dallas. Could be a shootout, but Roma Dunze is the man over there right now. Moti, who you started?
I mean, I called out Roma Dunze in the beginning of the year. I was a big fan of Roma Dunze. It seems like he has a better connection with Williams, more than DJ Moore. But like I'm gonna mention, I think it's gonna be a shootout today. I think anybody that plays Dallas, that's what's gonna happen every game. It's gonna be these shootouts because Dallas got a good offense, and Chicago, believe it or not, do have a good offense once they get it together because they have weapons. So I'm going DJ Moore.
I'm going DJ Moore to answer quickly. Wow. I'm going DJ Moore, Debo Samuel, Marcus Mariota. You got to chill out and temper expectations this week.
I'm going to go with Samuel.
Debo Samuel?
Yep, I'm going to go with him. I just think that he's going to be their gadget guy. They don't have no running game right now. So he might be getting those swing around sweeps, and he's going to get an end zone today, I believe. So
it's a good point.
I don't think DJ Moore will get an end zone today. So
I'm so heavily invested in DJ Moore this season that I hate to say I'm so mad that I missed out. It could have been in Doomsday, but I think Debo might have the bigger fantasy impact this week.
So you got
the new quarterback.
2-2. Good luck with that. You got to just flip a coin at this point. All right. We got people tuned in. Listen, this is the funnest part. We might have to pause on our little questions because it's coming. The questions are coming. And we got YouTube. And we got TikTok. We got people watching. We're here to answer your questions from this point forward until kickoff. I'm going to answer as many questions as we can. Here we go. All right. Next question. Which team with the backup quarterback, the Vikings, Bengals, or 49ers, has the best chance of remaining a top-tier contender? I think... Actually, you know what? It's tough, man. I was about to say a quick answer. I was going to say Bengals because Jake Browning is not a bad backup quarterback, and he is very consistent. But, 49ers, man, you got to give them respect, man. And they have a very soft schedule. I saw their schedule for the next 6 weeks, man. I was like, whoa. And plus, to be honest with you, Mac Jones probably this is last week. I think Brock Purdy is playing next week. So I mean,
he was
so
officially ruled
I guess
out
let's
late.
go with Vikings and Bengals since for the next 3-4 weeks. That's probably who you're gonna get.
It's funny you said that because that's exactly I was listening to that topic a couple days ago on what team is just going to keep rolling and maybe improved a little bit with the backup coming in, and it was the Vikings, obviously with Carson Wentz coming in, and
Bengals.
Yeah, because Jake Browning. I mean, I don't know about fantasy relevancy. But Browning can carry that team. He's actually a really good quarterback.
Solid. So who you got? Bengals, Browning?
I like Vikings. Actually, I think Carson Wentz comes in and maybe after sitting for so long has a little bit of. He's better than JJ right now, so that's a kind of an improvement. You might see some fantasy numbers improve, kind of like how when Flacco came in Cleveland.
All right, V.
I follow him on the Vikings.
Wow.
Yeah, Vikings.
We're not on the same page on this one, guys.
No. I mean, like I said, Vikings better defense. Better weapons not weapons, but quarterback-wise. Browning is a gunslinger right now. He's going to get some turnovers a lot, and that's going to affect him. Obviously, he had 3 interceptions last week, right, in 3 quarters. But I think Carson Wentz, he most likely is a better quarterback. Veteran.
He's an improvement over JJ right now, right this second.
And then, even going down with the the running back of Aaron Jones. You got a new
Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason guy coming in, so I think the Vikings gonna be better.
Moti?
I can't believe these guys are saying Carson Wentz
Yeah,
over JJ.
I'm not gonna lie to
It
you.
is crazy.
Over JJ, I ain't gonna lie.
you know,
No. Listen, real quick, I want to just. Carson Wentz haven't been in a real game in a couple of years, guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the thing about
Let's keep
him.
it real with
Okay.
that.
Preach.
He's a backup.
Preach.
No, he's a backup now.
Preach.
But my choosing is Mac Jones. Yeah, I'm going for the San Francisco because, again, going back to my argument.
He said we couldn't pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because
so
he got
so
one
it's
more
between Vikings and.
Yeah, let's go with them two right now.
Well, I mean, that's
All
really
right,
only two.
if I'm going with them, I'm gonna go with the Bengals quarterback Browning. Even though he threw, he threw 3 interceptions.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not like he's crazy good out
Who's
there.
that?
Browning.
You remember when he took over? What was it like a year? Or
I remember that.
ago?
I remember that.
He's
solid backup.
He was actually
You know, but
he was
I-
fantasy.
I
He
don't
was
even-
fantasy relevant. He finished top 10.
Did he?
Like the last 5 weeks, he finished top 10 like
yeah.
3 of the 5
I'll
weeks.
go Browning.
Dude,
much.
guys, he has incredible weapons.
He's
guys.
just not better than Burrow. If you look at it, none of these quarterbacks coming in to replace the starter is better outside of, and it comes to opinion, that Wentz right now, because JJ is playing, it's his second game of what is unofficially, it's not his rookie year, but it's his rookie year. You understand what I'm saying?
And he threw to Chase. So Chase. Hey coach. Hey, Browning good. Browning he good.
I'm saying I think Wentz is an upgrade. That's my
All right,
opinion.
let's go. Here we go. I mean, that's again mixed answers, but that's why we're here. We're not gonna all agree with each other. So, good morning, guys. With a Z, you already know Ziad Hadi. Shout out
Good
to
morning.
Ziad, man. He respects us with that stuff.
Good morning, brother.
Need one to start. Travis Hunter versus Houston. No, automatically. Dobbs against Cleveland. Elik Ayamanor. Have fun with that name.
It's too early.
Versus Indy or Stephon Diggs, Mr. Cardi B versus Pittsburgh. Thanks for the help. So you basically, I mean, I'm not gonna just shut down Hunter, but I think
Yeah,
you should
because
shut
Brian
down Hunter.
Thomas Jr. is the number one. What are you talking about?
Travis Hunter, Romeo Dobbs, Elik Ayamanor, and Stephon Diggs. Who do y'all got and why? Moti.
I don't usually start anybody that I can't pronounce their name. So Elamore, whatever his name. I ain't playing it. No, I'm joking.
Allen Manor.
No, I'm joking. But
A.O. Manor.
I'm going with Diggs, man.
Dearborn Manor.
Yeah. I'm going with Diggs because last week kind of seen Diggs again involved in the offense a little more.
Yeah.
So I'm going Diggs.
I like Diggs this week, man. I think he found out he got 3 babies coming up this year. So Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know how it happens where you're in the news that week, and the next thing you know, you score a touchdown, and he might have a celebration to do something for his whatever. So I'm going Diggs. Here come Vincent with a random answer.
No,
man. Go ahead,
no.
Vic, man. You gonna argue with us this week?
No,
I'm just playing, by the way, man. Do what you gotta do. What you got for us, V? It was 5 people.
I don't want to start none of them.
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
But if I had to pick one, I do Dobbs just for the upside of scoring a touchdown. It's against Cleveland. I know it might be a low scoring game, but he seems like he may be, if Tucker Kraft is not 100%, he may be their go-to in the red zones.
AB Abraham, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Hunter. I'm still going Hunter. I understand the matchup. Everybody keeps saying he's not the number one, though.
Hey, check your phone. I'm about to send you a trade, my guy.
Oh, I'm not trading for him. Out of those guys you listed right now, the one guy that I see has been getting the targets, and the one guy I feel like Jacksonville is just kind of force feeding him the ball because, like, I got Brian Thomas in one league. I was forced to take him on availability and where he was at, he just couldn't pass up. I mean, the guy's done nothing. It feels like they're force feeding Hunter, right? They want to show the Heisman Trophy winner. They want to show the number 2 pick. They want to show what he's got, what he's worth. I say Travis Hunter.
Okay. Uncle Eddie, Choop.
Choo, choo,
1,
choo,
2,
choo, choo, choo,
1, 2, 3, bro said I'm here for the free wings. I hope you are. I hope you all are. All right. I want you guys to get these free wings. You deserve it. All right. My question is, when can I pick up the free wings? The answer is very simple. When you answer, I mean, we're not gonna do the siren again, but when you hear that siren, you answer the question correctly, you get you some free wings. All right. And I'm keeping it going. Oh, actually, Khalid said, "Yo, Ziad, whatever." And I'm watching NFL on Screen Variety TV. You guys said sauce a bunch of times. That should have cued the Wing Fellas question of the week. Missed opportunity.
No.
All right, there you go. David Farver, shout out to Dave.
Man, everybody's a damn critic, huh?
Everybody's over here. Right now, I am watching online on Screen Variety TV, and I am satisfied. There's 2 people, man. Those are some bots. It's commenting or something, because 2 people said that same thing. All right, David Farver, pick one. Hampton, Chubb or Wan'Dale Robinson for flex, and everybody plays PPR nowadays, so that's probably a PPR question. First of all, the rookie running backs have been a huge disappointment for everybody. That I don't think that's going to happen all year, by the way. I really believe that they're going to turn up maybe halfway through, maybe a couple weeks, maybe this week. But Hampton, Chubb or Wan'Dale, my quick answer is Wan'Dale Robinson. Chubb, that touchdown he scored was Tampa Bay let him score that on purpose. By the way, look at Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Okay? Quickly, let's go over that play where Nick Chubb scored. All right? They let him score. They wanted to take that risk. By the way, they had timeouts, and they could have stopped him from got a field goal. They let him score, took that risk, drove down the field, and scored a game-winning touchdown with 7 seconds left. That was the only way Nick Chubb was scoring that touchdown, by the way. It was 100% on purpose. Check out the safety. Check out the linebackers. They went right into the block and kind of stood there. The safety took a bad angle and acting like he was going after him so that they can make Chubb walk into the end zone. So anyways, Chubb, Hampton, Wan'Dale. Hampton, I would play the wait-and-see game. I'm going Wan'Dale Robinson.
You mentioned last week that, a person called, a person texted about Chubb, and he was like, he's a touchdown dependent, and that's exactly what happened. But in this situation, I'm going Wan'Dale Robinson. I feel like, there's a connection there in New York. I feel like he's a true number 2 there, and he's getting targets.
For sure. V, who you got?
Well,
Here we go.
I'm forced to start Hampton in my league because I need running backs. But I would probably say Wan'Dale as well, due to the fact that Russ is slinging it. He is throwing about a lot. Kansas City, I'm hoping that they can score, so it could be a shootout. And then in that case, Wan'Dale, I think we'll get some targets and potentially get in the end zone.
Hey, Abraham.
Hey, Dave, start Chubb just because he scored last week. We got you, brother. We got you.
Are you being sarcastic or what, man?
I'm being sarcastic. I know it's Dave.
Oh, okay.
My boy Dave, right?
All right, here we go. Let's keep it rolling. So with that said, we got to get back with the TikTok people. So shout out to TikTok people who are answering questions. We are here to answer them. We already said DJ Moore and Debo Samuel. I'm trying to find where we left off at. DJ Moore, Debo Samuel. Dang, it's been a lot of questions, guys, so be ready. I'm just letting y'all know once I find where we left off at.
TikTok loves us.
Is TJ Hawkinson done? Looks like there's no chemistry with JJ. I don't want to say he's done, but yeah, he's at that point where you're close to dropping him just because Jordan Addison's coming back after this week.
Boom Philly today, TJ Hawkinson.
Okay, but we're talking about JJ McCarthy. We're talking about the rest of the season. Is he done?
Boom Philly today, TJ Hawkinson reemerges on this offense that shows Stefanski and the rest of the Minnesota Vikings, depending on whoever comes behind center, that Hawk's got to be used.
Motis, Hawkinson done.
Yeah, man, injuries has caught up with him. He had 2 major injuries so far in his NFL career. I mean, I just think it's just injuries and age.
Everybody wants to talk about bad trades. Nobody wants to talk about good trades. We made TJ Hawkinson move into Sam Laporta. Amazing deal for the Detroit Lions, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, since he came back from his injury, he hasn't been the same. So I would say, but his Boom Philly may be good today because Wentz does like throwing it to tight ends.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Wentz does like tight ends.
But after this week, Jordan
up.
Addison is back. Remember that. Jordan Addison is back
The
after
rest
this
of the
week.
season, I think he's not going to do anything.
Franklin or Cup, or do I keep in Emeka Ibuka?
Keep it. First of all, keeping Omega Buka, but I'm glad this Franklin question was asked because Franklin looked good. Franklin is Bo Nix's teammate in college.
There you go.
So they have that chemistry, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's his brother. He adopted him.
He adopted him?
Yeah, or the family.
Even... Come on, bro.
Hey,
he wasn't even drafted by Denver. He was signed off the undrafted. So that's all Bo Nix right there.
But you notice a lot of quarterbacks have done that in the past, right? And a lot of teams have done that, right? We're trying to get you your college teammate or the guy that you're very, very comfortable with, Restrepo from Miami with Cam Ward. Like Cam Ward told them to sign him because he was undrafted.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't make the team. He's, I think, on the practice squad, though. But it's like those guys want their favorite target. That's where their comfort zone is, right?
It's like Caleb Williams. They hire some male cheerleaders.
Yeah, pain in the
AB.
You're the Caleb Williams fan.
Baby.
I picked him this year because I think Ben Johnson.
He's been solid.
Maybe Ben Johnson wasn't the guy that kept the Lions afloat. Maybe we gave Ben Johnson.
It's still early. It's
too
still
much
early,
credit.
Nah.
He's good.
He's good.
It's just a question. I'm just throwing it out there.
What was even the question? I don't even know where we left off at.
Troy Franklin.
Troy Franklin.
we were
I don't
talking
think we
about
answered
three
the question, guy. we didn't even really answer the question. So are we doing Franklin,
Ibuka,
Cup, or Ibuka?
yeah,
Ibuka?
let's have
Ibuka, yeah.
You gonna Ibuka even with rumors limited snaps?
No, he's gonna play. And
Well, he's gonna play.
Me too. I think he's gonna. I think he's one of those, I'm gonna make it happen kind of dudes. I mean, guys, he was only getting 6 targets a game, so even if he's limited, hopefully he gets the target.
Who's Denver playing?
Denver is playing
LA,
Chargers.
right? LA.
LA.
I told you about the Chargers defense, guys.
You gotta stick
Hey,
with the hot
Chargers in
hand.
general.
Ibuka is the hot hand. Well, no, because Franklin's the hot hand too.
Chargers
And
look great, by the
But
way.
it goes back to what we were saying earlier, right? Are we gonna start the guy that when Quentin Johnson or Mike Evans, right? Are we gonna start the guy that was, we drafted Ibuka pretty high, then Troy Franklin, nobody touched him. Like the guy came
No,
up.
there's a difference with this situation
how you figure?
because Ibuka, has to still earn his roster spot, even though he look good. Whereas, Mike Evans is a legend.
Yeah, but
You know
my
what I'm
point
saying?
is, but we're all sold on this injury right now, or this questionable, or this whatever it may be, Ibuka over a healthy Troy Franklin that we were just talking about was adopted in college teammate. Like we're sold like Ibuka was Mike Evans. You understand? This is my point.
I mean, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I say this, man. Depending on what the rest of your roster looks like in the matchups, I mean, Franklin is not a bad play. He's not a bad play. I don't know if I would personally put him in over Ibuka right now, but he's not a bad play.
We're not. Nobody's gonna say Cup. I mean, I'm not a fan of him this year, but he did have a good week last week.
He did.
And it's a matchup, right? They're playing New Orleans. I'm just throwing it out there. Devontae Smith or Mike Evans? Devontae Smith, AB or Mike Evans?
I'm going Mike Evans again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mike Evans.
Yeah, like Devontae Smith and them that throwing.
The Philly passing game.
I'm going Mike Evans.
That's sad right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Coming after Miller.
Tet, JSN, BTJ, Garrett Wilson, start 3. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going Tet, JSN, and Garrett Wilson. I am not starting Brian Thomas Jr. in that
Who's the
situation.
first guy?
I agree.
What was those guys again? Say it again.
Tet McMillan,
Okay.
JSN,
Okay.
Brian Thomas Jr., and Garrett Wilson. I'm benching Brian Thomas
I agree.
Jr.
I agree.
No, I'm starting them.
So who are you benching?
Who are you
out of
benching out of
four?
those 4?
So out of those 4, I'm gonna go. I probably bench Tyrod, or Tyrod's the quarterback, so I'll probably bench Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson?
I think Garrett Wilson is a better fantasy receiver with Tyrod Taylor at quarterback than Justin Fields, believe it or not.
No.
I do.
No.
I know Justin Fields keys on him, but Tyrod Taylor is going to give him better, accurate opportunities than Justin Fields. Justin Fields, force feeds him. Tyrod Taylor ain't an idiot too, man. He knows who his number 1
He's a
is.
vet.
Yeah.
He knows who number 1 is. And I'm going to be honest with you, Jets versus Tampa. Tampa might end up putting up some points. Garrett Wilson, I won't sit Garrett
I'm
Wilson.
going to disagree with you for the first time today, Vincent. I really am. I'm going to agree with Omar. I think Tyrod right now is better for Garrett than Justin Fields is. I really do, because Justin Fields was relying on his a running upside, right? His rushing upside, to where Tyrod's been in the league so long. Tyrod is going to sit back and pass. Like, he's going to run the offense, right?
Yeah, but is he gonna target Wilson
Absolutely. He's your best.
as much
he's
as
your
Fields
best.
did?
Yes.
Who else is in New York?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I guess
You know
we
what I'm
didn't
saying?
get a full game of
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
we don't know
He's
for
your
sure.
best. He's your best. He's your best.
But I
player.
think that Brian Thomas, though, they're gonna figure.
They
it
got to
out.
break him out. Yes.
They're gonna figure it out. He's their number 1 option.
Yeah.
And out of that group, I mean, who did we say again? You said JSN. He's a lock.
Yes.
Remember, he's flu. He's flu symptoms.
Ted
He's playing
McMillan.
with the flu.
He's a lock for them, number 1 option, and he's slinging it a little bit now. Although they might be
There you
behind
go.
again, but so yeah, it would be Garrett Wilson as the
It's a
last guy for
pulse-free
me.
zone.
All right, so
What did you say?
I'm saying bench BTJ. You're saying bench BTJ. You're saying bench.
It's so hard to bench BTJ, but I mean,
And then you're saying bench Wilson. So that's the answer for that one. All right, Dallas Goedert or TJ Hawkinson. Dallas Goedert had a good first week. He was out second week. He had a good first week. Quietly, solid first week.
we're booming Hawkinson today.
So he got Hawkinson.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
He got Hawkinson.
I'm going Goddard.
I'm going Goddard. Minnesota's playing Cincinnati. I'll go Hawkinson this week. He does like his tight ends.
Booming Hawkinson today.
All right, we got Caleb Williams or Bo Nix.
I got Bo Nix.
Bo Nix
That's my quarterback in the league.
versus the Chargers. Caleb Williams versus Dallas. Moti.
I'm going Caleb Williams. I told you guys it's going to be a shootout.
Man, I got to make sure I got him in all. Is that a 4 o'clock game, though, or a 1 o'clock?
I don't know.
Somebody help me, because I want to make sure I get it right. I'm going your boy, Caleb.
Caleb, I'm going to give a slight edge to Caleb, man. I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Slight edge. I don't think it's going to be crazy difference. Okay, thanks. I'm going to call, get the Tiffany Noon and ask her. All right. We answered it. All right, Stevenson or Ridley? That's crazy. Ramadre or Calvin Ridley? That's sad. not a great situation, but I'm going Calvin Ridley. I got to take that boom, right? I mean, Stevenson, Pittsburgh. I know he looked great last week.
Yeah.
It's one of those you don't know. You really still don't know what that backfield is going to look like. So, I mean, I'm going Ridley, slight edge.
I mean, again, I get the question. It's not a bad question.
It's not a bad. I'm saying it's a
You know,
sad situation.
it's a sad situation, exactly.
Yeah.
But you just have, I have to go Ridley.
I'm gonna go to Stevenson.
Hey, Vince, we haven't agreed yet in this show. And that's great because when we watch the games later on, we're going to be arguing with each other.
Well, Stevenson,
one of us is going to be right.
he's right now their guy in the backfield, and he gets the catches, so he's gonna get probably 5 targets. You know,
Listen, that's why he's a champ. He won 4 of 7 leagues, Omar, and you didn't. He's right. Calvin's, and then you was talking earlier, name recognition. Calvin Ridley is the number 1 in Tennessee. Right now, that offense, like Cam Ward and everything, they're clicking, but he's just not giving the ball. If you need guaranteed points, you're starting Ramadre. You are. He is going to get out of the backfield.
That's true.
He's got
I can
those
see
red
that.
zone potential and touches, and he's leading that backfield in carries right now. Yeah, they're still splitting. Everybody in the NFL is splitting carries, but Ramadre right now, I think, will outpoint Calvin. Calvin still got to prove it. Tennessee's offense still got to prove it. Like you said, you can't say homeboy's name. Alik Io Manor.
Right, Dearborn Manor.
Yeah.
That's a new name.
See what I'm saying?
All right, listen, quickly, I'm going to say this. If you want 10 to 12 points, safe, I'll go Stevenson. If you want trying to go for that boom and trying to get that 22, but he might only get you
There you
5,
go.
it's Calvin Ridley.
There you go. Risk,
All right.
risk versus
yeah.
reward.
Calvin Ridley or Ricky Pearsall. Juwan Jennings is out, like Vince was saying earlier. I'm going Ricky Pearsall.
yeah, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, I'm going Pearsall also.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ricky.
All right, we all answered that question. The guy asked it 4 times in a row because we wanted to grab our attention. But I hope we answered it for you, my brother. Stop asking questions. They're talking. All right, Bo Nix or Drake May? V, I'm looking at you.
Nix is my quarterback, so I'm gonna go with Bo Nix.
You know, Steelers' defense is struggling. I'm going Drake May.
I got Drake May in several leagues. Actually, I'm between Caleb. How about I got a good one? But yeah, I'm gonna say Drake May. But I got a question: Drake May or Caleb Williams
I'm going Caleb Williams.
on the matchup? Because obviously the Dallas defense, right?
Is,
Yeah, I'd probably go
is
with
Trayvon Diggs out too? Because I heard he's injured too.
I didn't even know he came back this year.
The Ron Bland.
He had that big
I know.
interception in
Oh,
overtime.
no, he got burnt. That's what I see.
But then he got the interception in overtime.
Hey, by the way, most overrated corners in the league: Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland. Big names, make interceptions. They don't stop nobody though.
I
At the
agree
end of the
with
day,
that, 100%.
I'm gonna go with Drake May on that one too. I guess.
Hey,
Sit one.
Let me get one. Sorry, fellas, didn't say what's up, my guys. Moti, you missed the pause moment when he said Russ be slinging it around.
I told him about that pause. I remember,
He threw it in there. I heard him.
But
don't be checking my pause meter.
Who is that? Who is that?
Dave on YouTube.
Dave. Shout out to Dave.
So Dave said, he didn't say, he said, but my question is pick 2 PPR, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, or Mike Evans. Like, are you in an 8-man league? How'd you get those 4 receivers?
Stop it. It's Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Mike Evans, and who else?
Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, or Mike Evans.
All right,
Yeah,
Garrett Wilson,
that's
4th
regular.
round,
Yeah,
Mike
that's
Evans,
regular.
5th round, DJ Moore, 6th round, Keenan Allen, 12th round.
Okay, you got no running backs.
That's
Go ahead.
no, he's a big running back guy.
Yeah, he's a big running back guy.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
That's the
Keenan
team he
Allen,
posted
DJ
in the
Moore.
fantasy league. I think he has Jonathan Taylor.
He needs two of those 4.
Okay.
PPR.
So Keenan Allen, DJ Moore,
Garrett Wilson
Garrett
or Mike
Wilson,
Evans.
and Mike Evans. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson for sure this week. And then the second one is between DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, or Mike Evans. That's tough. That's very tough. You got Moti.
I'm going Wilson and DJ Moore, my boy.
Me too. I'll do that. I'm going to go Wilson and DJ Moore. Mike Evans might get locked down by Sauce. And then Keenan Allen, don't get me wrong. Keenan Allen's look great. Looks amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, might be one of the steals of the draft because he's playing as a wide receiver 1 right now, believe it or not. But,
I'm gonna start.
I think eventually.
Yeah, I'm
eventually.
gonna say it's still hard to sit Mike Evans. I'm putting it out there. I don't care if barbecue sauce is guarding him from 6 Mile, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say Mike Evans to go with Garrett Wilson because I think Garrett Wilson also.
We got questions. Let's keep them rolling. Who you got, Vincent, by the way?
Evans and Allen.
Hey, we was cool back then, dog. That boy went completely opposite of the 2 that I went.
I think
Hey,
it's
you don't make these
Allen.
guys mad at us because one of us is gonna be wrong, and they're probably gonna go with that person, and then next thing you know,
But Omar,
They gonna
he
hate
won
us.
4 leagues
Yeah,
last
no, he's the
season.
man.
He
He's the
knows
man.
what he's doing.
Forget
Listen
the
to him.
4 leagues.
I hear what he's doing.
He's holding the most important
I
thing.
see that.
The king of the fantasy football champion. I don't care about his
I'm
other
just
4 leagues.
saying. I see it. I hear it though. I hear
right.
what he's saying.
All right, so we got, man, listen, I love this. I don't even know if we're going to talk about anything else, guys, because it's going to be questions all day. T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cortland Sutton, or Ricky Pearsall, sit 1. T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison, Sutton, or Pearsall.
Sit T. Higgins.
I'm sitting Sutton.
I got T. Higgins.
You gotta sit T.
Guys,
Higgins.
Browning has a good relationship with T. Higgins, guys.
Still-
He got a good relationship with Chase. All
Well,
them targets last week.
He had a 2 touchdown game last year with Higgins.
Jake Browning. Yeah, he did.
He had a 2
So
touchdown last year.
But
I'm
are you
sitting
gonna-
Sutton because, believe it or not, he has not been well playing that this year so far. Guys, Troy Flickens did well. I think the first week Marvin Mims did well.
One guy
So-
has his starting quarterback, his option, and the other guy still got the backup. Okay, they did good twice in one game.
I think Marvin Harrison
2 years ago, because Browning, not Brown. It wasn't last year. It was 2023. Browning stepped in, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because Brown played all of last year.
Yeah.
No, man, you sit T. Higgins until Browning proves they.
Who's the 4?
Pearsall, Sutton, Marvin Harrison, and T. Higgins.
I'm sitting Higgins.
That's what, we're on this thing about 95% of the time.
I'm sitting
today.
Sutton. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But hey, you got 3 Higgins. So if you want to go with the majority, go with the majority. All right, we got Ridley Pearsall again. We answered that. Ibuka or Hollywood Brown? I'm going to Ibuka
Ibuka.
all day.
Ibuka, yeah.
You know, Hollywood Brown last week. I mean, don't get me wrong. He played against
It was a Super Bowl.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's playing against the Giants. Actually, that's not a bad question. So
I like Hollywood, man. I think after week 1 and all them targets, I think last week against the Eagles was another thing with that defense. I'm going back to Hollywood Brown. I think again, Ibuka's he's nursing an injury, so
this guy wants us to know his team and just wants to say if it's good or not, which I think is very good. He has Patrick Mahomes, Bucky Irving, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, Zach Ertz, Kenneth Walker, and George Pickens. Thoughts? It's a nice team.
Good team.
Good team, yeah.
Solid.
as of week 2 and just 2 weeks out of draft season, you did pretty good on the draft. Hopefully, you can maybe share with us your grade. Was it an A+?
Start 2, J-Mo, T. Higgins, Troy Franklin.
Wow.
You said J-Mo,
I'm
T.
going-
Higgins, and Franklin?
Go ahead, Moti.
I'm going J-Mo and Higgins. I just can't start. I like Franklin, but I got to go with those 2 guys.
I'm going to go Franklin and Higgins. J-Mo. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think it's going to be a shootout on Monday night. I know we haven't talked about him yet. I'm going to go in J-Mo and Higgins. I'm going to set Franklin. I forgot who we playing. We're playing Baltimore. I think that's about to be all game.
My personal opinion, again, I'm going to sit Higgins until I know if I feel like I got 2 better options. I think Franklin with weight.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Go ahead, please.
You gave the speech about Mike Evans, right? And the same
Yeah.
question was Troy Franklin.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
but
Or
hold on. We're not
So-
saying Chase. We're not saying Chase. We're saying T. Higgins.
T. Higgins got drafted in
Number
the
2.
3rd round.
Number 2. T. Higgins is a number 2. T. Higgins still
T. Higgins got drafted in the 3rd round. Okay.
T. Higgins has to eat after the number 1 fantasy receiver from last year.
Jamar Chase does not eat the whole meat off the bone.
Joe
He
Burrow,
leaves a
hold
lot of
up.
meat.
Joe Burrow is not behind center.
Okay.
They're not going to unleash
I mean,
that
people
playbook at Jake Brown.
People are sleeping on T. Higgins,
Okay,
man.
no,
So
I-
what was the 3?
Vincent, just say somebody that I didn't say. That's all you have to do.
So,
all right? That's
so
all-
I think that this may be the only time that me and you agree.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go with Higgins and J-Mo.
There you go. I'm glad we can
I'm
agree.
saying Franklin
And
and
we're
J-Mo.
going to be wrong about this one. Watch. We agreed.
that's exactly why I'm going up. No.
There we go. I hope we answered that question for you. We're gonna keep it rolling, okay? I left to see. My bad. Okay, AJ Brown. Wow, look at this. AJ Brown, welcome to the club of Wanda Robinson and Romeo Dobbs. Because you got a question.
Wow.
Yes,
But he's earned it after 2 weeks, 2 straight weeks of being a bust.
and you got to pick 2. So it ain't even 1. You got to pick 2 of those. And AJ Brown, Wanda Robinson, Romeo Dobbs. Yes.
I'm going Dobbs and I'm going AJ Brown, man. I
can't
Even though he's
bench
busted,
Brown.
dude. If Brown was your first receiver taken, if he was your late first round or somehow dropped to early second round, you can't sit.
I'm going AJ Brown and Wanda Robinson.
Same.
I don't think Russ
Come on,
has that.
I love these guys that understand fantasy football. This is why this is a good question.
Yes,
Again,
I know.
you know?
We like to mess around
But-
and then throw jabs, but I know where they're coming from. You know, we got to say that.
Yeah, but I think you don't pay this guy so much money to not give him the ball. So he's gonna start playing good, which is AJ Brown. So I have to start AJ Brown.
I think this is the week.
Did
I
you
think this
guys
is the
see
week.
that quote that he put last year after the Super Bowl, where he said that his passion is dominating people
Hey,
and,
yo.
and putting fear into his
He said
opponents?
dominating people,
Yeah.
not dominating guys.
So he's going to
Different.
start complaining again and winning that ball. And I think he started slow last year, didn't he? And then he became, at least he had 1,000 yards. So I don't think he's going to be on the same pace that he's on right now. So
Okay, now listen, we don't do betting. But somebody had a question.
Hey,
and
talk to
let's
me.
just take it for
I
the
know a little
question.
bit about Vegas.
Don't
Go
take it so much for the bet.
Okay, go ahead.
Take it for the question, guys,
Go
because
ahead.
we're here to answer questions.
Go ahead, let's
He's
talk.
doing a TikToker parlay today, so I guess he's asking TikTokers questions. Give me one anytime. I'm guessing anytime TD you love today.
Ken Walker.
I agree. I like that one.
I mean, off the top of my head, I'm telling you right now, I think it's minus. By the way, if you're listening and you're a gambler, I think
We're
it's
not
like-
gamblers.
I'm talking about whoever asked the question.
Yeah.
If you're listening and you're a gambler, I think it's minus 255 on the anytime touchdown. Just gonna put it out there. I don't gamble, but I'm in a group of people that does outside of this group here. And I think he's probably the best.
I like Kenneth Walker. I'll double down on that. Who y'all like? Somebody scoring a touchdown today.
Javonte Williams.
By the way,
jealous.
steal of the draft. Javonte Williams, one of them.
I still haven't. I kept him
Anytime
on my
touchdown,
bed.
huh? I like Walker too, man.
All right. This is a crazy question. I mean, I know you don't like these questions, but this one is dumb. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? There's no such thing as a dumb question.
It's too early.
Questionable.
Just dumb people.
Too early to
Bo
be dumb.
Nix, Marcus Mariota.
I gotta go Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a dumb question, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go Bo Nix.
So I'd have to ask this. And
Come on, Abe,
no,
we got another question.
but you gotta, but you have to ask this. How is it that Marcus Mariota is being picked up? Yeah, are you in a 14-man league? Some of these backups should not be picked up and being on options of starting. I mean, if you guys want real fantasy advice, you need to know that. Go
Well,
ahead.
I think that Mariota had a couple games. Didn't he?
It doesn't
Where
matter.
He did,
last
but,
year.
you
where
know.
The
he,
other guys on the bench. I bet you Daniel Jones is still unrostered in some leagues.
Yeah.
All right, JSN all day. I said it last week. He will be a wide receiver one this year. Do not ever bench JSN ever again.
Even with the flu?
He's getting double-digit targets, guys. That's crazy.
But he's sick.
McLaurin, Marv, or Keenan Allen. I think Marvin Harrison bounce back game, man. You know they hear the comments.
Who are the three?
McLaurin, Marv, or Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I'm sitting McLaurin until further notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So who you got?
The other two, I'm sitting McLaurin.
No, you pick one.
Oh, one of the three?
Yeah.
Let's go Keenan Allen's hot streak.
Keenan Allen.
I'm going Harrison.
We got two Harrisons, good, two Marvs. I'm sorry, flip a coin. All right, Drake May or Jared Goff. I think it's gonna be a shootout in Baltimore, man.
You know, Detroit. I think Michigan sports in general struggle versus the running quarterback, and I hate playing Baltimore, man. But I think this game versus Baltimore is gonna define us.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna.
I think it is, but because of that, I'm going May.
Okay. I mean, when you say define us, define our whole season.
No. I'm saying like again, we struggle as a team versus running quarterbacks, and I think Goff is gonna struggle with that.
I mean,
Okay.
it's week 3. And when you say define us, it's week 3.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I mean,
it's going to expose us too. It's going to show our strengths and weaknesses. But it's good to have it this early. So whatever does happen on Monday night, that might be a negative impact. It's something that we can work on toward going into the playoff run. But to answer the question, Drake May.
Well, if we're gonna go to that question later, then I'll just say Goff. But I'm with him on the defining actually of our team.
I mean, okay, we're gonna talk about that. I mean, hopefully we can talk.
I mean,
about
guys,
it.
we got Super Bowl
Aspirations.
aspirations, right?
Yeah.
So when you lose to Green Bay, a butt kicking, right? By the way,
Are we going to that question?
And
now?
No, we're
go
not.
ahead.
We're gonna answer
Yeah.
these questions, man, because we want to answer the questions. We'll try to do that before the show ends. Quickly, Quinshawn Junkins or Marion Hampton? Crazy question that it's happening. That it's just crazy that where you drafted those two guys.
Yeah.
But Quinshawn Junkins, Marion Hampton. I understand where you're coming from. Quinshawn Junkins or Marion
I'm
Hampton.
going to go Marion Hampton because he's still going to get more. Yeah, they're going to increase the touches for Junkins this week. But I'm still going to go the proven in Hampton right now.
agree.
I think Hampton is still a good running back. And I think that you still have to start him. But this is a great week for you to really hone in on Junkins, see what he's talking about, see how is he looking. If he has another okay week this week, I think Junkins should be in your lineup going forward.
Yeah, but starting this week,
Yeah,
though?
this week I'm going Hampton.
Yeah, I'm going Hampton this
Hampton.
week.
Yeah, Hampton had the goal line carries last week.
I just
Thinking
just know
Enfield
that
had the goal line carries.
If it was not Green Bay, then it would have been a different story. But Green Bay's defense, like we're going to talk about later, I think that they're one of them ones.
Warren or Pollard? I'm starting Jalen Warren. He's an RB1, guys.
Yeah, Warren.
Like you're getting 12 to 15 from him easily. I think.
I agree.
Pollard, who knows?
What do you mean? He's getting you 15 to 18 quietly.
But they're not he's not scoring.
Okay,
Are they going to score?
Is Jalen scoring?
He's getting the targets.
So is Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
I don't think so.
It's quiet. Nobody's looking at. I'm telling you, nobody's looking at the Tennessee Titans right now because
gonna look right now.
because of that offense.
Yeah, look at Tony
Tony
Pollard's
Pollard is quiet.
We need to fact check this guy. All right.
Well, look, you call him out now. When I'm right, I need him to apologize.
All right,
to
but
me.
how many points does he got so far after 2 weeks?
30.
Who said? You said that?
He got to have 30, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on.
He needs to have 30.
He said 15 to
Does he have
18.
30?
What's he got?
Jalen Warren got 30.
Pollard has 1 catch this year.
No, points. He's at points. We're talking about
And
points.
then
Points.
What he get first week? What he get second week, man?
points, he's only getting rushing yards, 7.9, 9.2.
Man, get
Man,
this thing out, man.
If you don't get your Corey slashes,
You guys are gonna keep coming at me.
I didn't think
Don't be talking like that. Jalen Warren, he got
They
30.
don't call me on
Warren?
one thing. Why don't you call me out on my Dalton Kincaid, huh? Call me out on my other.
hey,
we gave you
My
a
bad,
whole
my
clip.
bad.
We
he's
gave
playing
you a
good.
whole
He's playing good. He's
My
playing
bad.
good.
Almost still. I mean, I'm sorry.
We
man.
gave you a whole clip.
No, I got you. I'm not.
Good time. Good time. Here we go. So quickly, this is the Wing Fellas question of the day. What does that mean? Yusuf will ask you a question. We don't even know what it is. Whoever answers it first, I have to scroll down to the bottom now. Whoever answered this question first, you get 25 free wings from Wing Fellas, the best wing spot in town. Yes, we're located in Michigan. So if you don't have a Wing Fellas around you, you can send it to your cousin or friend who lives in Michigan. Everybody knows somebody who knows somebody. So send them the code. You have to message us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or Oz Media. I don't know a lot of the people that are watching. You have to message us, and I will send you the code. So far, we've been able to make it happen. So with that said, the Wing Fellas, question of the day.
Does it even like whoever answers first on TikTok?
Whoever answers it first on YouTube or TikTok
All right,
correctly.
I got YouTube up.
Correctly. You got YouTube, okay? Here we go. Question of the day. Wing Fellas, question of the day. Yusuf T, take it over, man.
Great show as always.
Thank
Question
you,
of the
brother.
day. Last week we had a battle between Minnesota and Atlanta. Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy.
I don't call it a battle, but all right, it was
I'm
something like
saying
that.
They played each other.
Yes.
Rewind time to that championship game.
Yes.
There's a receiver that Michael Penix played with. He's currently playing in the NFL. Who's that receiver?
Woo! The number one receiver.
Exactly.
Who was the number one receiver on Michael Penix's team that year when Michigan was playing against Washington? So he was
Let's see.
on Washington.
Who
was it was? I don't even know the answer.
I know that's the easy one.
We got one. We got one. We got one, and I think it's the right one. The answer, Rome Odunze.
Yes, sir.
And that's the other hand. That boy,
That boy, yeah, buddy, good. Send us your address, yeah. Send us your address.
Hey.
We coming through.
Nice. Ziad Hadi is funny as heck. Ziad Hadi, thank you. I actually know him. Congratulations. Round of applause. It was Rome Odunze. Then he put Moti's guy.
Facts.
Shout out to Z. Ziad Hadi, you are correct. Believe it or not. Hey, I'm gonna pick it up in person. No, it's a code, Ziad. So you have to actually download the Wing Fellas app, and that's for anybody in the future. You have to download the app. It's just a straight code, Ziad. I'm gonna message you.
We never listen to instructions, do we?
It's
right?
okay. That's why we go over it every week.
Nobody listens.
It gives me an opportunity to go over it so that for the new followers that are listening. Listen, speaking of that, let's run an ad. Let's give a shout out to Wing Fellas, and then we're gonna keep it rolling, guys. Do you know what goes perfect with the big game or your favorite TV show? Some deliciously tender wings from Wing Fellas. Wing Fellas restaurant is home to the best wings in Michigan. With over 20 different sauces and seasonings to choose from, you can make sure every wing order you make caters to your taste buds. They have 7 different locations in Michigan. They have a location in Dearborn, Southfield, Detroit, Belleville, Wyandotte, Flint, and Taylor. So no matter where you are at in the state, Wing Fellas is your one-stop shop for some fall-off-the-bone wings. Also, be sure to visit them at their website at thewingfellas.com.
All right.
Yeah.
We're back.
All right, here we go. Quickly, we do want to talk about a few things, and that is the Detroit Lions, and they are going up against Baltimore Ravens. So what % chance do you give the Lions to beat the Ravens? And I know, Mohammed, you were talking about how this was a big deciding factor of how you view the Lions from not just this week, but even for the rest of the season. So, I mean, go about it however way you want. You want to talk a little bit more about that, and then also the % chance you got us winning this game?
Yeah, first of all, like everybody has the Lions, having a chance to win the Super Bowl. So if we're one of those teams that are going to win the Super Bowl, we got to be good teams. You know what I'm saying? We can't be in the middle pack, you know what I'm saying, and expect to win the Super Bowl. So again, we lose to Green Bay, all right, butt kicking, all right? If we go to Baltimore and lose there, to me, it does define us. It does tell us where we're going to end up, if we're going to be on a playoff team or on the verge of being in a playoff. But if we beat Baltimore, Ahmad, I think that Chicago Bears win played a big factor, gave everybody confidence, open up the playbook, and we're back to being those Lions I would like.
Where do you rank Green Bay after week one? Or not week one.
Hey,
after
Green
the first
Bay,
2 weeks.
I'm going to say it, the number one team in NFC.
Okay.
NFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, like you said, we lost to just put that out
Yeah.
there, right? So we lost to the team that's almost like what we were last season. All right, I just wanted to put that out there just so it's been said.
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna talk about
on
Green Bay.
him, so
That's not a bad
I'm on
thing.
his side. So like, if we lose by field goal, then obviously we're still that team in there. But if we get butt whoop again by another good team, then the week 2 might have been a fluke game for us. You never know. I mean, we our defense needs to improve. Obviously, we don't have no rushes, and then our secondary the corners are still sus. Baltimore doesn't have they got a lot of weapons, but they don't have that superstar go-to guy. I mean, do you count Zay Flowers as a superstar go-to guy?
No.
So like if it's a close game and if we lose or win, if it's close, I still think we're still the Lions. But if we lose a butt whipping again, then that week 2 might have just been a fluke. Just Chicago's not that team. So
I'm gonna say this. I don't think we get a butt whooping. I don't think we win, though. I do think Baltimore is going to do whatever they want on offense. And then our offense is going to, try to match them, but it's just going to be too much to overcome. We are terrible against running quarterbacks. Ever since I've been watching Detroit Lions, I don't remember one time where we were great against a running quarterback. So, Baltimore knows what's the plan to be successful. I think I already said this. We're going to be 4-3, maybe even 3-4 going into the bye week, guys. I count this as one of the losses. It's going to happen, guys. Our schedule is too tough. We're not going to be 6-1. We got some hurdles to get over. Chicago is not that good. We won the way we were supposed to win. I think this is one of the losses on our schedule going into the week. I could be wrong, obviously, but I'm giving Detroit a 25% chance to win this game.
So I'm name recognition, right? Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, everything's about name recognition, right? What they've done in the past. So they should have won week 1, right? They let Buffalo back in. They did. They let them back in the game. Buffalo comes and scores again, and they win this game. Do you guys see how they came out last week after that, though? Yeah, I know it's Cleveland, and Cleveland plays them tough all the time because Baltimore came from Cleveland, went to Baltimore, came back. No, listen to me, man. That week 1 matchup, like the Buffalo coming back on Baltimore, I don't think they're the same team. Yes, they have weapons, but you said our weakness, so our weakness is always against the run. I mean, isn't that what we practice, right? Like, we know that's our weakness, isn't that what we're going to focus on? I think that we have a mindset, realistic fans, not the bandwagon people. We told you to jump off the bat. Don't come back on because we whipped on Chicago. All right? Our window has closed, remember, after week 1. I think that we play Baltimore well. And I think that this game really doesn't tell us exactly where we are.
I agree. I see us losing, but I'm talking like a field goal. I think it's going to be close.
I think we might win this.
Well,
Okay.
guys, like Vincent said, it's how we lose, right?
Yeah,
if we lose, it's how we lose. Versus Green Bay, I think we struggled offensively.
We weren't ready, Green Bay.
I think offense was a problem. Yeah, defensively, they played a good second half.
Green Bay's
you know what I'm saying?
But Green Bay's defense, Green Bay's defense is just tore up. I think Detroit has a very realistic chance, higher than 60 to 70% of winning this damn game. I think we're all just jumping again on that name recognition and what Baltimore is capable of.
Do you consider Baltimore as one of the top?
I got
teams in the
Baltimore.
NFL?
I got
Yeah.
Baltimore.
So we're gonna judge the Lions versus those top teams.
No.
You have to.
You're absolutely right. I would consider them there, but you got to understand what one bad loss can do to you, right? And the effect, like,
wake you up.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Baltimore. Baltimore played garbage last week. They barely beat, like when they pull away at the end or whatnot. They barely beat the Browns, and the Browns are like their defense.
Hey, yo.
They got a great defense.
Their defense.
I mean, they blew them out. Hey, quickly.
So
it was
percentage-wise,
close.
I would say 45-50 field goal.
60-40 Fago.
Who you got 60?
Baltimore.
Okay.
Man, you guys are sorry. We the Lions.
I got 25% Lions, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
We the Lions.
So my next question, so then we can go back to answering the questions, is who is the best team in the NFC? Who do y'all got right now? The best team in the NFC?
I mean, I think hands down is Green Bay. Like even you guys can say what you want. Green Bay was at home. Lions weren't ready. New offensive coordinator. New coordinators. Lions were still adjusting. Green Bay showed us again the next week. You know what I'm saying? So 100%, I think is Green Bay. You could clock it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's also Green Bay. I put this in a message group with my cousins who are Philly fans, and they hated me for it. I even put the Rams ahead of Philly, so that's a big matchup this week for Los Angeles and Philly. I mean, that was after week 1. I might give the Eagles an edge, but I do think if the Rams are playing full strength and ready to roll, I think they might even be better than Philadelphia as well. I think we're sleeping on the Rams for some reason, but I think number 1 team in the NFC right now is the Green Bay Packers. Vincent, what you got?
So I would say Green Bay's in there. I would say the Rams, and I would say Bucks. But I'm gonna have to go with the Super Bowl champions because they are the Super Bowl champions. They haven't been beat yet. They're playing the way they want to play.
That's true.
So I think that Jalen Hurts now, he's not throwing the ball at all. Whatever, they're winning how they want it. If they want to throw it, they got the weapons to do it. So I think that, and that defense is like that's an incredible defense. So I would say right now, I would say Philly still is the number 1.
You trying to make my cousins happy.
Hold on, man. I disagree. The Cardinals right now on a high note won't put you back down. Green Bay has won handily in both first 2 games, right? Because we're 2 weeks into the season. I'm telling you right now, Dallas choked. Philly should have lost opening night.
I agree. I agree. That rain thing helped Philadelphia.
Oh my God, the lightning strike and CeeDee Lamb lost his hands and God knows what happened. What I'm saying is Dallas outplayed Philly that game. And I have to take that, even though they're 2-0, you're right, Philly won, but you got to take that in consideration when you're looking at teams, and again, we're talking about the first 2 weeks and the domination. Green Bay right now, if anything, it's Buffalo number 1 in the NFL, and I put Green Bay number 2 in the power ranking.
It's just that Green Bay, yeah, they got a great defense. We got to see if Jordan Love's, if he's a leader, if he can lead that team. Yeah. They don't have that go-to guy either on their offense. I'm all about having that one player that you can go to, and I'm hoping it's Tucker Kraft for my fantasy team, but like, I don't.
Jaden Reed's hurt, right?
Yeah, he's hurt.
He hurt himself, so it's gonna open doors. It's Christian Watson, and
he's supposed to come back soon, but he's not back. Could he be that guy? I don't know.
But that makes it more unpredictable, right? There's nobody to target in on.
So that defense
was Vincent one of the guys that used to block for you in high school?
Yes.
You don't get your Jeremy Tunsil looking.
Come on, you were his quarterback,
and he was a tight end too. He was a tight end.
You guys graduate?
Yeah.
So I actually coached against you too, huh?
Yeah.
I used to coach for Star.
Okay.
You guys put belt to S. I didn't realize you passed for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns on my defense.
Hey, so listen, Boom Phillies. Boom Phillies is our players that we expect to score 1.5 times their projections. I know it's crazy. I wish I could answer your question. Maybe we need to start going live YouTube like on a Friday and a Saturday just to like answer people's questions as much as we can because this is fun. It's all about answering questions, and I'm so sorry. We'll try to answer your questions as soon as we're done giving you our Boom Phillies. So again, 1.5 times their projections. These are players that we think will score 1.5 times their projections. I'll start off with Jose's. He has Isaac Tesla, Tucker Kraft, Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, Dalton Schultz, and he's going with Kenneth Walker, even though his projections are at 18, which means he got to score like 27.
He's
all right, so my Boom Phillies, Dontavian Wicks, Quinshawn Junkins, Olomide Zacchaeus, Parker Washington from Jacksonville, Tyquan Thornton from Kansas City, and Joey Sly, the kicker for Tennessee. Moti, who are your play dudes primetime?
Play dudes primetime. I got Isaac Tesla, DeAndre Hopkins, Kareem Hunt, and Cam Scatterable.
Scatterable.
Right.
Vincent, who do you got for your boom Phillies?
Come back to me.
All right. AB Abraham, who's your boom Phillies?
Yeah, my general's go-to's revenge game for J.K. Dobbins. I think he has a good one. Been saying it all show. T.J. Hawkinson. D-Hop's going to be used more into this offense. I'm not going to ignore those 2 touchdowns that Hunter Renfrow had last week. I think he's going to be red zone option. He's going to boom out this week. And Marcus Mariota's got to throw to somebody. I think Zach Ertz is that guy today. Boom.
All right, Vincent, do you ready?
Yeah, I do. The guy you couldn't pronounce earlier.
Scatterable?
A.
No,
Manor?
yeah. I'll do him as one. I'll do Franklin. I'll do Chris Rodriguez.
Hey, pause. Quit saying I'll do.
Hey, yo.
Chris Rodriguez.
All right, Franklin.
And then
It's a family-friendly show.
Rodriguez?
last one I'll do.
Hey.
Last one I'll pick.
Okay.
Will be Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Isaiah.
All
Ooh,
right.
Isaiah.
With that said, those are our boom Phillies. We're here to answer questions. Micah Penix, Marcus Mariota, fly. Just fly, baby. Go.
Penix.
Moti
I didn't hear
Penix.
what you said. You want
Penix or Mariota?
Penix.
Penix.
Penix. Jags
Penix.
defense or Broncos defense? Jacksonville's playing against Houston.
Jags.
Denver playing against Chargers.
I'm going Jags.
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 Hurts or Jones? PPR league. I have Tyler Warren, so I want to start Jones.
Hurts.
I'm going Hurts.
Hurts.
Jones.
Okay. Chubb or Swift?
Swift.
Is Swift playing?
Yes.
Listen, I would
It's
try
that
to find the
questionable.
option. Yeah, no, he is playing. I tried to find a different option.
I'm
But
on
out of
Swift.
those 2 is Swift.
Swift.
Chubb.
Penix or Daniels?
Daniels.
Daniels.
Daniels who?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Well, you said Daniels.
Oh, wait, he said Daniels. He said, okay,
Okay.
Daniels.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels out.
Yeah,
so-
Jaden
Yeah,
Daniels
yeah.
out if you're talking about Jaden Daniels.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm saying with you guys. I'm with you guys.
All right.
Sweep.
Ibuka, Cup or Marvin?
Buka.
Marvin.
Luka.
Marvin.
I'm going to give a slight edge to Marvin. Rashad Wright, Cooper Cup or Ridley?
Ridley.
Ridley.
We're going to go to 12:50. We got 3 more minutes.
Ridley.
Cup. I'm going to go Cup. All right. Matthew Golden, Hollywood Brown, Michael Pittman.
Pittman.
Hollywood Brown.
Ooh, Pittman.
Henderson or Mooney, 0.5 PPR. Travion Henderson, by the way. Not Daryl Henderson, AB.
Henderson.
Henderson. Mooney.
I think it's Mooney breakout.
Henderson got to prove that the code is at your house. We eating, fellas, all day. Ziad. These guys, man. Lad or Hollywood?
Lad.
Lad.
I like
AB.
Hollywood.
Okay. Marvin Shaheed, Brian Thomas. Pick 2. So Marvin Harrison, Rasheen Shaheed, or Brian Thomas?
BTJ and Marvin.
I like Shaheed and Harrison.
I like Shaheed and Harrison.
I say sit Shaheed.
Okay. Pickens or Pollard? Hey, that Pollard stuff was funny, AB. Can't be doing that, AB. That might be a clip. That might be a clip.
Listen, you can clip it all you want. I'm telling you right now, don't sleep on Pollard.
I agree.
I do Pickens.
George Pickens? I got Pickens too.
I do
Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens.
All right.
A shootout.
Free Palestine. Yes, sir. And then
All day
Olave
from the
or
river
limited
to
the
the
Buka? Olave or limited the Buka?
I do Ibuka.
Buka.
Yeah, Buka.
Buka as well. Olave is 1 concussion away from retiring.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's not even that. It's just getting the targets over.
He's scared.
Buka or Cup?
Ibuka.
That's tough right there, man. I'm gonna go Cup.
But I think somebody just had a question like this. Mohammed, you went Buka.
No, because because I had time to think. I had time to
Yeah, when
think.
you go rapid fire, we're going for the first name that we're comfortable with. So, I mean, I'm going to Buka on that.
All right. Russell Wilson or Caleb Williams? I'm going Caleb, man.
Caleb.
Okay. Mark Andrews or Jonnu Smith?
Mark Andrews has been dropped in one of the leagues I'm in. That's crazy.
Yes.
But I'm going Mark Andrews.
No, I'm going Jonnu Smith, man. Oh, actually, damn. Isaiah
neither.
Likely is Ike. Isaiah Likely is Ike. Isaiah Likely is
What's
out.
on the waiver wire? That's why
Harold Fannin Jr.
I'll put him over there.
I know, I'm just joking. He's not. So neither. I mean, I pick
Just
one.
for a touchdown, I'll do Mark Ingram. He
Okay.
dropped. He dropped one. You said who? Mark
Andrews
John
or Jonnu?
Smith or
He
Mark.
dropped
I'm
one
going
last
Jonnu,
week,
man.
so
I'm going Jonnu.
He coulda had a
He's
touchdown,
getting
so-
targeted.
Could have had a touchdown. So
Debo or Jordan Mason? Jordan Mason all day. He's a
I agree.
fire.
Jordan Mason for sure.
Yeah,
He's a fire.
he's got nobody else. He's getting
Jordan
targets
Mason.
too.
Kyron Williams or Travis Etienne?
Damn, it's tough.
rapid fire, I would go Kyron.
I'm going Travis Etienne.
I'm going Kyron.
I know, right?
I'm gonna go Travis Etienne, man. We already answered Russell or Caleb. We all said Caleb. Booty or Austin? Terra Austin have so many injuries, so we don't want to hear our excuses of why he has either or.
Booty.
Booty.
Djibouti.
Calvin Austin?
Kelvin Austin from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Booty from New England.
Yeah, Booty. I like Drake May.
All right, last two. Ramondre or Dobbins?
Dobbins, revenge game.
Dobbins. I got Dobbins,
I'll
man.
do Dobbins.
And then last one is Fannin Jr. or TJ Hawkinson?
I'm going Fannin Jr.
Today I go Hawkinson.
I'm gonna go Hawkinson
We
today
were
too.
booming Hawkinson today, baby.
All right, so we go 3 Hawkinsons. Thank you guys for watching. We do this every single Sunday from 11:30 to kick off. We answer questions. We have conversations. We like to have fun. Shout out to my boy V for coming on today. The Fantasy Guyz, king of the fantasy football champion from last year. I don't want him to think like he's walking around. No, but he's still the champion.
Hey,
He's
you
a
got
new
a quick
champion.
second, man. You remember Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Jeffrey asking a question.
Yeah.
Jeffrey wants to know Russell Wilson or Sam Darnold?
Ooh.
I got Sam Darnold.
I'll go Sam Darnold too.
I go Darnold.
Yeah, it seems like we're going Darnold. Then he said, and Mooney or Judkins?
I go
I'll
Mooney,
go
man.
Judkins
Judkins got to
as
prove me.
I don't know. I don't like the passing offense right now with
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But I'll go Mooney. I don't know.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna
We
go.
didn't forget about you, Jeffrey.
I'm gonna go with Mooney. I'm gonna go with Mooney just because higher ceiling. I like Junkins, but it's a watch and see game. I'm starting Junkins over Travion Henderson though. I'm doing it. I don't care because
I mean, he might get more touches. Let's
Travion
be
Henderson.
realistic.
Hey, yo.
Listen, Travion Henderson. Whenever a player doesn't play well for me, especially back-to-back
Multi.
weeks, you go to the bench until you earn your spot. You know what I'm
Multi.
saying? I'm rooting for Travion. I want him to do well. I got him in 2 of my leagues.
OT.
Question.
Thank you for watching. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to everyone. Make sure you follow us. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Oz Media. You know, we appreciate a follow. We appreciate the likes. It helps us out.
Like,
Shout-
subscribe.
Yes, shout out to the sponsors: Juicebox, Holy Bully, Wingfellas, Bits and Mocha, Chillbox, Malika Kebab, Hanley, The Family Doc, and GE Preparatory Academy. Shout out to you guys. Congratulations, Ziad, for winning the Wingfellas.